Allie. Join me as I show you how to do this Gem Diamond Bracelet. It is a gorgeous bracelet which you can do in lots of different gemstone colors using the GemDuo bead, which is a diamond-shaped bead. If you need any materials, look below the video. You can get links there to get back to our website to gather them. If you are a box subscriber, get ready because it's in this month's subscription kit box. Want to subscribe? Look at that link below to get back to our site as well. Gather up your materials and let's get started. So to get started, we have our GemDuos, our SuperDuos, 15s, 11s, and our 3mm crystals. We are going to begin with 2 needles. The nice thing with 2 needles is that we can put on our clasp right away, which is going to be our infinite clasp here. And so the weight is a little bit less. I'm going to take out the tongue. And the first thing we're going to do is take this 6 feet of our white thread, and we're going to put 1 needle through the loop there. It's a soldered loop, so I don't have to worry about a wire guard or anything like that, which is really nice. You can do a wire guard if you want to for look, but you don't have to. We are going to build the center row first, so I'm going to just flip it over here. 1 needle is going to go down the right side of the GemDuo. 1 needle is going to go down the left side. We're going to be adding our 11 O's in to start, and we want to make sure that we have an equal amount of our thread on each needle. Taking our needles and putting 1 and 2 of our silver line sapphire here, 11 O's, onto our needle. After that, we are going to add a SuperDuo on both the right with an 11 O, with our GemDuo, with an 11 O, with a SuperDuo. Let that drop down on the right side. And then on the left side, same thing. So we're going to do our SuperDuo 11. This time, instead of grabbing a second GemDuo, we are going to go through the second hole of that same GemDuo bead. After this one here, we'll make sure that we have equal amounts of thread on each side. And then we're going to grab an 11 O seed bead and another SuperDuo. That's it. It's super simple. We're just going to continue down the line, adding in the 11 O's on either side as we pick up that GemDuo. The most important thing is the GemDuos have a flat side and they have a side that has a little bit of a bevel to it. You want to make sure that all of your GemDuos are sitting so that side that looks like a gem is facing up. Go ahead and take your needle and thread, making sure you have same amounts on each side, and create that center row. How are hundreds of jewelry makers saving huge each month on premium jewelry making kits? With the PotomacBeads kit subscription, you'll receive 3 brand new kits every month for as little as $49.99. That gives you a savings of up to $70 per box on retail prices. And you get free shipping. And there's no long-term commitment. You can cancel at any time. Subscribe today and enjoy top quality kits and massive savings. Visit PotomacBeads.com/subscriptions today or click on the link below in the description to get links to get back to our website. After finishing this center line here, what we're going to do is add on our clasp. On the right-hand side, after the last SuperDuo mix, I've added 1 more 11 O and sewed through my infinite clasp, making sure that it matches to the other side facing up, and I will add my cabochon after. Add 1 more 11 on the left needle and shift that one over to the right. The nice thing is that puts 2 strands of thread through my clasp right away and gets me that security of those having multiple strands. From here, we're going to go and complete the interior. So we're going to complete the interior, adding in some of our crystals and then come down the sides as well. Once you have your threads through there, and we'll come back and reinforce again, we're going to go through our first row here all the way. So we're coming out through our first diamond duo bead. Do that on the right and on the left. And then we're going to do what is a classic style of adding a crystal in, where we do a crisscross pattern down the middle. So down the middle of the piece here, we are going to put on a 15 O, which is going to sit right towards the interior, crisscross through the 3mm bead, add a 15, and then into the next piece here. So I'm going to do this 2 needles at a time, where I'm taking my 15 O's in my silver, And I'm going to put one on my right and one on my left needle. Take my first 3mm bicone and put my right needle on it, going from right to left, and now my left needle from left to right, crisscrossing through there. Pull that down towards your project, which will center it right next to your SuperDuos and right in between that GemDuo. Add another 15. Needle that's on the right goes into the next GemDuo, Needle that's on the left adds a 15 and goes into the next GemDuo as well. And out. Now you'll see a lot of thread right now. I'm going to go in, make sure my SuperDuos aren't part of that, and just kind of give a nice tight pull in the center so we don't have any extra thread showing. You're going to continue down the center line, adding in those extra little crisscross design right in between on your Diamond Duos. Once you're done the crystals in the center row, you're going to be at the end here coming out of the last of the Diamond Duo. And what I want you to do is take the needle that's on the left. You're going to reinforce the clasp here, going up through the seed beads, up through the last SuperDuo, through the first of the seed beads on the opposite side of the clasp. Hang out here because we're going to do our outer edge. And now with my right needle, I'm going through those seed beads as well, up through the clasp. And this is the last time we'll be on this end. And it's nice to have 3 strands going through my clasp there. Once you pull that, then give a nice tight pull to center up that nice edge. If you want it to appear as a tennis bracelet, you can actually pull this to the back, not do the crystal, and just do some seed beads, or crisscross your seed beads along the back for a different kind of tennis bracelet look. We're going to come down the side and add in some 11/0s in our 2mm bead. Now, if you're a 3mm bead rather, if your spacing gets a little funky, you can always do 15 OC beads too. This is a bracelet where it's super easy to solve that issue. Coming out on the outside here, I want you to add 2 of your 11/0s and go into hole number 2 of your SuperDuo. You're going to come the whole way down the right side of the bracelet and the left side of the bracelet, adding in another one of that cobalt sapphire blue, a 3mm bead, and the sapphire blue bead as well. So just 3 beads go on, 11, 3, 11, and down through the SuperDuo. We're going to do the exact same thing on the opposite side, the whole way down the bracelet. Once you get finished with the design, you can see what I did along the side here, that we're finishing the second side, coming down, adding our 11/0 and our 3mm. Once we get through the last SuperDuo, grab 2 11/0s, and you're going to take your needle and thread through that 11/0, clasp 11/0, just like we set up the other side when we started it. From here, our clasps, or our strands rather, are coming out either side. We're going to get them so that they're coming out through the same bead, and we can kind of hide them on the bottom of the piece. Wrapping around here, get it out of the way. Once we have them on the same side, we're just going to simply tie that together and finish off our bracelet. I love that you can do this with any color seed bead, and it really becomes almost like a birthstone bracelet. Super fun and easy to do. I'm just going to take some E6000 glue in my cab there for the end of my bracelet. Thanks so much for joining in and creating this gem diamond bracelet. Whether or not you make it in greens or blues or purples, it goes really, really well with a lot of gemstone seed beads or GemDuos as well. Remember, if you need any materials, look below the description and you can click there to show more, which will get you links back to our website. You can either gather them individually or you can subscribe to our Best Bead Box Kit Edition, where this is one of the 3 kits that you get this month. As always, hit that little subscribe button. Thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned for more inspirational designs.